Hello, my mortgage and real estate people. Welcome back to the Mike Faraci Show. It's been a bit since I've posted on the personal channel, but I had to come to you today because you know what today is? Today is new loan limit day. New loan limit day in the mortgage industry, and I'm not going to do what every friggin' content creator on the planet who puts mortgage information out does. I'm not going to tell you that the new nationwide loan limit for conforming loans is $726,200. I'm not going to tell you that you can actually go up over $1 million now in high-cost areas, which is insane. I want to ask you a question. Yeah. That's the main reason I'm coming to you today. I want to know if anyone cares. Now, this is a 12% bump from last year's loan limits. It's actually 12 and change, but who's counting? 12% bump because the average nationwide, the median home price has gone up 12% in the last 12 months. So it's not like there's any fancy math that helped them come up with these new loan limits, but a $726,000+ conforming loan is huge. But again, does anyone care? I want to know. Whatever platform you're listening to this on, write a comment, hit reply, type in there if this is even on your radar as it compares to everything else that you have going on in late November of 2022. Let's be honest. Higher loan limits, I don't know if they're going to affect that many people. Not now. In the future, yeah. I'll put out plenty of content about this stuff when rates come back down and people start caring about loan limits this high. But over the past few months, with rates spiking to the levels that we've seen, affordability is in a pretty bad place, and I don't know if I've heard that many people who are really pounding their chests and hollering about higher loan limits being the key to kind of putting the spark back in the housing market. I mean, Thanksgiving just passed last week, and Christmas is right around the corner. This is historically a slow time anyway. But again, that's kind of it on this new loan limit day. I don't want to come to you with the rah and all the happy stuff. Don't get me wrong. This is going to affect a couple of people, and this is going to make or break a loan for a couple of people. That's great. That's all well and fine. But I want to know if my mortgage and real estate people out there care about this. Is this actually going to have a positive effect on your business? If it is, let me know. I'd love to know. And how is it going to have a positive effect on your business? And let me know where you're located too. Because this seems to be something that's really going to affect business. I mean, with few exceptions, it's kind of business on the coasts of the country. That's usually what happens with the higher loan limit stuff. The closer you get to an ocean, the higher home values go, because that's the more desirable property and the better weather and all that stuff. I live in Southern California, so I'm well aware that this is a positive change for my personal market, but there's a whole rest of the country, 95+% of the country, that maybe doesn't touch these loan limits on a regular basis. So let me know what this does for you, other than create a piece of content that you can share with your network. I'm not sure if it does a whole lot more than that. Let me know. Look at me. I'm all marveled up today. It's like I'm a company guy. This is not sponsored. I got the Marvel hoodie. I got the Disney shirt. I got the Spider-Man hat. Hat
of the day. Ooh,
it is.
I love hats.
I do love hats. It is a Spider-Man hat. 60th anniversary of Spider-Man. Do you want to see it? Anybody who's on the video can see. It's actually pretty cool. I do like the hat. I'm a big fan of it today. Little comic inspired 60th anniversary of Spider-Man hat. But yeah, that's not going to help us with loan limits either. The hat has nothing to do with them. So let me know. Who's going to get out there
and scream this from the mountaintops?
who is going to take this good news and create content around it? Basically, every content creator, right? $726,200. When I got into the business, a couple of years after I got into the business, it was revolutionary when Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac bumped their loan limits to $417,000. How far we've come since then. Quite a few gray hairs, I can tell you that. How was your Thanksgiving? Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Mine was nice. A little heavy-hearted. I got a little Mickey and Pluto shirt on today in tribute to my boy. Today marks the 1 week, I don't want to say anniversary because there's not a whole lot to celebrate. It's 1 week since I had to say goodbye to my best friend, Zeus, of almost 13 years. I'll pop a picture up on the screen. He was the best boy. And as my 9-year-old daughter would say, he went to the clouds. And there's been some heavy hearts around the home this holiday season so far. So I hope it's going better for you guys. We just got some decent news. I guess higher loan limits are decent news. I'm just sitting here talking in the corner of my garage, man. What do I know? That's why I came on here to ask you the question. I need to know if you care about this. Does anyone in the mortgage industry care about these higher loan limits? Is this going to help you? Is this going to benefit you? Or is interest rates being where they're at kind of make this kind of sweep under the rug, so to speak, and have it be non-news? I'm sure in the summer of 2023, when the purchase market is up and roaring again, and hopefully when interest rates have rebounded, this is going to make a big difference to a lot of people. So maybe we'll create some great content for borrowers around it then. But for now, I want to speak to my mortgage professionals and get your take on this. Let me know. What do you think? We'll talk to you next time.